Hello. This video is to tell my story with scams on OurTime.com dating site. 8 months ago, I became a member of OurTime, where I met a gentleman by the name of Andre Garino, claiming to live in Anaheim, Texas. He stated that he was a single parent of a 12-year-old daughter who was residing in boarding school in London, England, who had just relocated here from England due to his outsourcing procurement business by the name of Crown Sourcing. He complained of an SAR hold being placed on his account, which is a suspicious activity report, which required him to pay a fee to unfreeze his account. At that point, I stopped all communication with him via OurTime, Yahoo Messenger, telephone, texting, and Skype. Shortly thereafter, when I was no longer on the dating site, I was contacted via text by a man by the name of Giovanni Rosario, claiming to be from Atherton, California. He began texting me as if we had previous conversations. He stated that we had briefly chatted on the OurTime dating site and that he was just reconnecting with me because he had been out of the country for 3 months in Italy taking care of his ill parent, his mom. I never remember talking or speaking with anyone by that name, so I told him never to contact me again. With persistence, he continued to contact me, and I cursed him out thinking that he was Andre. However, after so much communication, I found out that it wasn't Andre. However, he would contact me multiple times during the day. He stated that he had just relocated from Atherton, California, from England, and he wanted to start his design business in California by the name of Jericho Fashion Design by Giovanni Rosario, and it started here in the States. He stated that he had a hold on his $4.7 million account, that he had to pay $76,000 in taxes so he could move his money from London to the U.S., claiming that he had to pay these taxes. He also stated that he had a 12-year-old daughter in boarding school, and the wife had cheated on him and abandoned the family and moved to Romania with this other guy. He also stated that he had to go to West Africa, to Nigeria, because he had a friend in a clothing business there that would help him raise the fees for these taxes. At that time, he stated he was residing in a hotel, and the friend was raising these funds to help him. So he stated that he only raised $36,000. At that point, he stated that he was ready to come back to England, go back to England, and he called me and begged me for money to pay the hotel fee and also the other funds that his friend in Africa didn't raise, because mind you, he said the fee was $76,000. At that point, I asked him, "Are you absolutely out of your mind?" He called me crying profusely, stating to me, why did I want to keep him there in Nigeria? Of course, I had a few choice words because I had nothing to do with him going there to Nigeria in the first place. At that point, he even brought up an issue, crying hysterically, again like a mental patient in an asylum, stating that he had just received a call from his daughter's boarding school and stated that the daughter had fainted and had to be rushed to the hospital and undergo immediate surgery due to a hole in her heart. Then he had the nerve to email me photos of a child in a hospital bed, and that he didn't have the funds for the surgery, so they were going to hold the surgery until he raised the funds, which he begged me for monies to help pay those funds. Now, of course, me in my right mind, I was not going to send him money for that, being as though this man's mental capacity seemed to be compromised. What are the chances that someone from the same website with the same name, Rosario, with 12-year-old daughters in boarding school, wives that cheated on them and abandoned them, both residing in London, both claiming to be from Italy, both dealing in a procurement business in some form or fashion. One repeating to me verbatim what I had discussed with the other one on Yahoo Messenger. Now, what are the odds of that? They like to chat on Yahoo Messenger because what they do is print out your conversations and pass them amongst their co-conspirators so that they can contact you, the others can contact you at a later date. They use throwaway phones, and the two that I communicated with both eventually slipped up on their own names. Andre slipped up and said that his name was Rosario and then stated that was his middle name. Giovanni slipped up on his name using the name Antonio. Okay, now this is his baptismal name. Ladies, it's a team of these guys working together to do nothing but take your hard-earned money, trying to get rich off of the backs of hard-working Americans. So ladies, what I suggest is we turn the page and I contacted the FBI regarding this matter, and it was stated to me that there are many out there that have fallen prey to this. So if by chance you have a similar story, please contact me. For the men out there, you're not excluded. I know you have similar stories. So please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, let's work together to stop this preying on hardworking Americans. Don't be afraid. Most often, failure is a finding. I guarantee you, you will definitely love yourself that much more. So please contact me at datingsitescams@gmail.com. Now, we're going to look at this board over here and focus on those who conspired. This up here is Andre Guarino. He emailed me these pictures of him from Anaheim, Texas, as he stated. Crowdsourcing in London is the business. This picture here in the small caps up here says Anaheim Hills Golf Course. Over here says Seattle. Now, Andre Guarino, as of today is Sunday, August 2nd, 3rd. As of last Friday, Andre Guarino had another man's face on this site, his name was Sabino Vico. Now, focus, guys. Andre Guarino is now Sabino Vico at crowdsourcing at the business site. Okay, look at this one. This link says Andre Guarino, founder and managing director at Crowdsourcing Ltd. Focus now. Over here in the corner states Giovanni Rico, CEO at Giovanni Rico Designs. Also at the bottom was the logo that I was told to contact. We're going to get there in a minute. At Rico Designs by Giovanni. Down here is, as I was told, Giovanni Rosario. He emailed me this from on a dating site as well as this one. When he slipped up, he said his name was Antonio. Now, he claims to be the father of this kid here, who he states is Naya. This kid here looks nothing like these two girls. Now, he claimed that the child is 12 years old. He emailed me this picture of her in the hospital, and this kid clearly looks about 7 or 8. Here she's older. This kid looks like him. Giovanni Rosario. Okay, what my goal right here today is to find the mother of these children to let them know what this man is doing. If it is the dad of this child, he should not compromise her like that, using her to get money from people from the United States. However, we're not done. Up here where you see this link in from Garino, Andre Garino, and over here says viewers of this profile also viewed those sites, which is the design business. Now go to Giovanni Designs, Fashion Designs. Now focus, we have a different man's face. That's this Giovanni using the same information. Okay, now the CEO at Giovanni Rico Designs. Go over here, and who do we have? Andre Rosario Procurement, which is the same picture as this. Now this man has went from 3 different people in a matter of a couple of months. Now he switched his name to he switched so fast that as of Friday, it was a different man's face up here under Sabino Vico. But now, when I told him he's changing all these faces on his site, he changed it so fast, he forgot to change his name back to Garino, Andre Garino.